girl, let me move Miss Dijon over and hey girl.
Howdy, 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 my beautiful Pisces. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading, Pisces, for January 2022. All right, so if you enjoy this tarot reading today, let me know which tarot cards resonate with you and how, Pisces, because that's how I keep up with you, is through the comments, of course, darling, as well. If you do enjoy my vibe for today, Pisces, I would appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it helps me out more than you ever possibly can know, darling. Be sure, Pisces, to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign to get the full spectrum of what's going down in your life in specific, darling. As well, Pisces, be looking for the code word that pops up somewhere in this video today, and you write it down in the comments below when you see it, and you get entered into a chance to win a completely free tarot reading by me. All right, darling, so let's just jump right into your tarot reading here today, Pisces. Let's see what the vibe is for today, what it is going on for y'all right now. Let's take a look here, Pisces. All right, starting out your energy, darling, we have, ooh, all right, Pisces, we have the devil energy stepping forward to you right now. All right, devil energy. Okay, Pisces, what is this tea, darling? And then we have the 10 of swords here, darling. Oh my goodness, Pisces, did y'all do away with a devil? Did you put the axe to a devil, darling, in your life here? What is that devil? Is that a person, honey? What's the tea? Something internal? Let's see here. Oh. Apparently I drew that card a little bit aggressively. Oh, okay, so you cut the Hydra's head, darling. All right, with this 7 of swords here. All right, 7 of swords, you cut that Hydra's head. Some of you guys Cancer, some of you guys Pisces here, essentially this is a dynamic where, Pisces, I feel like for you, you are starting to see signs, if not are like, you saw the signs of some type of devil in your life, some type of sabotaging energy here, and I feel like you're in the process of like cutting it out, you know, cutting the Hydra's head off. Again, energy in the reverse for you is the Emperor. All right, so this speaks volumes for me personally, Pisces, because I see you guys in this place right now where it's like you have a secret hater. Pisces, is what I feel. It's like you have a secret hater, or like something is just really trying to get you in your head and not feeling you're most empowered as that Emperor. You know, this reminds me, Pisces, of someone where it's like you talk about something that you feel really passionate about, Pisces, and then so this person comes in, either doesn't listen to you, darling, or they do listen and they're just like, oh wow, that's stupid, that's dumb. Or they're always, this is like an energy of someone who always is just very cutting towards you, and their way of dismissing is like, oh, Pisces, you're being sensitive, Pisces, right? And that's kind of what I feel for you. And so it's like, I feel like it's happened long enough for you, right? I always say the 10 of swords, you know, those 10 swords didn't end up in your back overnight, darling, right? I feel like you've been really understanding with this for quite some time. Some of you guys, it could have been family, right? And that's why they've been able to have such direct access to you for so long here. Maybe in terms of a workplace, I feel like there's like, for some reason you couldn't escape it. Or maybe you're just being too kind of a person, Pisces, where you just constantly dealt with it. Or maybe you were just being gaslit here, right? And, you know, I guess it's me trying to understand like why you would be around this energy and deal with this type of behavior, deal with this type of abuse for so long. You even have the 8 of Wands in the back of the deck energy here for you, Pisces, which is a card of movement here. So I do feel like you are moving away from whatever the situation is for you, Pisces, all right? Do what you need to be doing, darling, to put some distance between you and this situation, all right, darling? Let's continue on, though. Under your devil energy, we have the Ace of Cups coming in here. So you definitely opened your heart up to this devil in an intimate way. Like, again, I really wouldn't be surprised if this is like someone in your family that you like. It's like one of the, like, while obviously I don't subscribe to it, but you know the saying where it's just like, okay, they're like, you know, blood is thicker than water, and I don't believe in that any, but you know, I feel like they for some reason had this access to you. But Queen of Wands energy under the 10 of swords, yep, this is like an energy where it's like they're always trying to have you play small, Pisces here. They're always trying to have you play small. I apologize that I called you guys Cancer earlier, Pisces. You know, I'm just human, honey. Sometimes I just like, with my 12 children, darling, sometimes I just mix up your names, but obviously this is for Pisces, honey. yeah, with this under your queen of, like, this is a direct message where it's like right before you take a chance with something, right before you leave the nest, you have another sword stabbed right in the back of you. It's like this energy doesn't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you develop because they really acknowledge you again as this emperor energy where they're just trying to keep you small. Because if you were to just fully be in your emperor power, Pisces, darling, the world would be your oyster here, darling. All right. So it's like, I feel like they are really threatened by you, and they may not even realize like how threatened they are by you. I feel like it might be on just like some a subconscious level for them, where it's just like by you going up in the ranks and improving your life, you make them insecure about where it is that they're currently at, right? By you just elevating, you unintentionally hold a mirror to their face and be like, hey, like, you know, like, you're progressing all this much, what does that mean for them, right? And they don't want to conceptualize this idea that they're staying down here while you just are continually growing. Also, Pisces, you're getting blessed by the tulip, the mascot of this channel, honey, Miss Tulip, darling. All right, so that's also a good sign. All right, I'll give a couple of head scratches for you. All right. Under your 7 of Swords here, you have the 4 of Pentacles here. So yeah, you're pulling out from this investment here. I feel like whoever this is a bad investment. This is gonna sound pretty brutal here, darling, but I don't care what your excuse is, what your reasoning is, Pisces, of why this has had access to you for so long. Maybe like if they're family, or I don't care what it is. All right, you need to pull out your pentacles from this. You need to cut the Hydra's head off, darling. All right, because it's like, as long as this energy is present in your life, Pisces, they're going to continuously just try to be cutting towards you, bringing you down. For some of you guys, like, again, like, I don't know if you like, let me know how this energy has had access to you, Pisces. Have you just been gaslit for so long by this energy that you kind of convince yourself, being like, oh yeah, like, I guess I am being too full of myself, or whatever your reasoning is, Pisces. All right. Is this just like family, like a toxic family member? Or is this like, what is this? Is this like a relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, that just spiraled to get to this point here, and it just has gotten worse over the time? Or is this like a work thing? Let me know. Under your Devil energy, as well as your Ace of Cups, we have here the Hierophant energy here. Very interesting. Like, this has been going on for such a long time here, Pisces. Man, oh man. And then the 4 of Swords under your 10 of Swords, and then your Queen of Wands here. And then under your 7 of Swords and 4 Pentacles, you have the 2 of Swords. Naturally though, darling, naturally, I feel like this makes the most sense for you here, because it's like, while I see you guys have definitely invested all your energy into this situation here, you're being left at this crossroads now where it's just like, all right, like, you kind of have to make a choice to be like, all right, do I want to entertain this energy anymore, and like, you know, continuously just be cut down, or do I value myself higher? Pisces, do you choose to be like, hey, you can't speak to me like this anymore if you continue treating me this way? If you keep on being cutting towards me, darling, I gotta cut you out and go my own path, right? Y'all need to draw a line in the sand, right? There's a quote that I want to tell you guys, is where it says, it goes along something like, we're constantly teaching other people how to treat us. I'm going to say it again. We are constantly teaching other people around us how to treat us, right? And so, for example, right, if you always have that one friend or family member who is, their way of joking is just, you know, by using deprecation humor, right? Self-deprecation, but in this case, like, bringing you down, insulting you for being the butt of the joke, right? Well, that's not funny. That's just them being a bully. That's not them being a comedian or anything. Like, that's not funny. That's just for insecure people, right? But if you allow that to happen, they think that behavior is okay because you're not speaking up. You're not putting that line in the sand and be like, hey, like, I don't like this. Don't treat me that way. And again, it's not a situation where you're being sensitive or anything like that, you know, because that's such a popular thing in our culture now, where it's like, oh, I don't want to be sensitive. I don't want to be sensitive, you know, having a tough skin, darling. And it's important to have a tough skin, but you shouldn't have to have a tough skin with the people around you. You should have relationships in your life. All of your relationships should make you feel good about yourself, because what is the purpose in having a relationship in your life when they just make you feel like crap? You know, that's like seeing expired food that's going to give you food poisoning. And then you're just like, oh, well, let me eat it anyways, and give yourself food poisoning. It's like, well, girl, what you doing? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that when there's like plenty of other food available for you to like choose from? to not get food poisoning. Just because Miss Tulip over here said that you ain't got the guts, you don't got the iron stomach to handle this spoiled food, just because Miss Tulip told you a bet, darling. Like at that point you're just like wanting to feed your ego at that point. I'm sorry, Miss Tulip, I have to bring you into the situation here because we gotta soften this message up, honey, because I feel like I'm like really speaking directly at you, honey, Pisces. So yeah, I mean, very direct messages here, Pisces, very direct messages. Let's expound on this with some final tarot card clarifiers, and then we'll get into some oracle cards. All right, Pisces, let's continue on here. But truly, you need to cut the Hydra's head off here, darling. Like there's just something in your life that you have allowed access to allowed too much access to your energy for too long here, Pisces, for too long. I don't like it at all. I really want you to start valuing yourself more and be like, enough is enough. Draw a line in the sand here, Pisces. You have here, yeah, darling, come on now. We have the Tower energy coming in for you, Pisces. All right, this Tower energy, come on now. You know, this like enough is enough. It's time to like make a change in your life here, darling. You have here the Four of Pentacles coming in here. Tower energy associated with your Four of Pentacles, where you invested your energy into, right? Because we had that Four of Pentacles, darling. You really had put a lot into this situation here. And then you have the Three of Wands here. Back of the deck is the Five of Cups. All right. I'll showcase the Five of Cups on the back of the deck in a moment, Pisces. Don't worry, darling. Don't worry. Yeah, and then the Five of Cups in the back of the deck here, honey. All right, Pisces. So, I mean, this is a very direct, clear-cut message here. Again, Pisces, your all's reading is not going to be too long here, just because it's like, it's just really like there's not much else to be said, darling, right? In this dynamic here, you know a Tower moment is happening, Pisces. Like, you know a Tower situation is going to be happening. You've been seeing the signs with the Three of Wands, that's seeing the red flags in this situation here. You're realizing that this is a bad investment. This is an investment that has turned sour. Or what is it with stock people, Pisces, where it's just like, oh, this stock has like gone in the red? Girl, I don't know. Obviously, look at me, honey. I have a duck earring. Like, obviously, I'm not no financial advisor or anything about that, darling. I just flipped some tarot cards here with a lovely Miss Tulip here, right? So there's some type of investment that has just gone sour here, and it's like, yeah, you kind of have to just like, yeah, this food has spoiled. This is gonna give you food poisoning. Eventually you just have to throw it away instead of keeping it in the fridge and making your fridge all stanky, honey, and infecting the other food in the fridge. All right, it's at a point now you can't have, like, you've had this food in the fridge and it's Tupperware for months now, or years probably, because of this Hierophant energy, darling. It's like, it's time to let go. We all know those people in our family, like that one aunt, that one uncle, that one person that is just like a hoarder and that likes to save things, freeze things from like the 80s, 70s, 60s, honey, right? It's time to just let those things go, darling, because you can just go to your grocery store and get a whole new thing for a couple dollars. All right, let this go. All right, I hope my analogies make sense to y'all, because like I feel like that's really just a matter of fact for what it is. So anyways, Pisces, let's do your oracle cards here. I'm gonna give y'all a couple moon oracle cards here just because I can, darling. I can. We have here the Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. A lot of you Pisces are afraid of confrontation and just be like, hey, you know, that's what you're scared of, is putting that line in the sand. And I feel like for many of you Pisces, you're kind of just hoping that they would do that for you. You're hoping that you would just like allow things to just naturally distance off or whatever. No, Pisces, you have to be the one to make the move and be like, hey, enough is enough. You have to be confrontational with this energy here. You have to cut this Hydra's head off, all right? And then you have the new moon in Aquarius, Pisces. Bring love into the situation, darling. But the thing about it is, it's love for yourself, Pisces, loving yourself as well. You know, you can love a situation, you can love a family member, you can love a friend, but if they, you know, you should still be loving yourself. And just because you love a situation does not mean that gives them permission to be abusive or to be cutting towards you. All right, Pisces. So lots of stuff to be thinking about, Pisces. Lots of stuff to be thinking about, honey. I'm just saying. You have the Unicorn card coming in here, which makes a lot of sense for you. We go back into that message of the Queen of Wands, which wasn't that in the heart of your energy? Yeah, the Queen of Wands was the heart of your energy here, talking about like your passions and the things that you want to be doing, Pisces. That this other situation here was very cutting towards you. That is just like, no, that's stupid, Pisces, or whatever, right? With this unicorn card, indulge in your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. The very thing that these people have shamed you for, Pisces, and making you feel insecure about is the thing that you actually need to be dabbling into more. There's a reason for that, all right? And so don't just push this away, darling, right? You know, you shouldn't be having to make a choice between following in your passions and feeling empowered by it, or just or have some type of relationship situation here, right? They should be able to coexist. You know, if I had someone in my life that wasn't supportive of my tarot, or at the very least respectful of it, and didn't make me feel any type of way about it, like that's the first thing. Like, that's the thing, Pisces. Like, I'm child of Venus, honey. I'm a Libra Scorpio cusp, right? I love love. I love people, but the number one priority that has, like, I will never allow anyone in my life to get in the way of my career and the things that I feel passionate about, because that's the most important thing. And it's the thing that doesn't impact anybody else. And if you can't be supportive of the things that make me feel whole and like happy, then you don't care about me. And I feel like you need to have that energy as well, Pisces, and don't feel bad about it. You know, it's like, you should be able to have both equally. It doesn't impact them for you to be your Queen of Wands and to follow in your passions. They should not be feeling any type of insecurity or feel that type of way by you feeling good about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you take a step back and think about it logically. It's just like, well, wait a minute. Like, why are you making this about you? Why are you feeling so threatened about this? The only people that would feel that type of way about it, Pisces, are people that are actually just haters, right? That don't want to see you thrive. And then it's just like, again, it's like, well, why are you in my life, right? Anyways, Pisces, I'm going to get off this soapbox here. I'm going to pull a different animal oracle card. I'm going to be giving you some homework, Pisces, of a numerology, because I'm big on numerology. So whatever number comes in, which in this case for you, Pisces, is 4. So write down the number 4 to look up at a later point to see how that aligns with your life at this current point in time here. But you guys got the Badger Spirit. Again, another card telling you to be fearless and to be bold, Pisces. I love it when I do the oracle cards and they just really affirm exactly what it is that I was saying, Pisces. I mean, come on now. Clearly, your spiritual team is on my side here, all right? There's a theme here, Pisces. There's a theme, darling, all right? Be bold, Pisces. Be bold. Be unapologetic, darling, all right? So, Pisces, that's the tarot reading that I have for you this week. Sorry, not sorry that I was speaking at you pretty directly, but someone has to pep you up, darling, all right? I say this because I love you guys and I care about you guys so much. And like, I feel like personally infuriated just because I'm just like, nothing pisses me off more than seeing someone feel like be cut down and feel bad about themselves for something that they feel passionate about. It just hits so close to home. That's why I feel so passionately, because I'm just like, seeing this here, it just like pisses me off. I'm just like, well, no, like you deserve better, Pisces. So yeah, I'm sorry, not sorry, because I care. So I love you so much, Pisces. If you enjoyed this tarot reading today, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Remember, Pisces, if you want to book a private personal reading with me, I only do readings through my website, SimplyVelca.com, linked down below next to my social medias. TikTok, I live stream every single day there. SimplyVelca, as well as Instagram, SimplyVelca. Same thing as in this channel. Everything is SimplyVelca, honey. I have some scammers. Rather, there are people trying to scam people pretending to be me. All right. So don't fall for it. I will never reach out to you personally for a reading. That's just tacky, darling. All right. You know, my regulars know I keep it professional, darling. All right. So I love you so much, Pisces. Let me know how this resonates, and I will be connecting with you, Pisces, hopefully sometime in the near future. Bye, darling.